Newsreels is an app that lets you see every side of every news story, compare sources for any news story, use your Reels feed to stay caught up on daily news, and absorb everything quickly through the summarized bullet points. Newsreels keeps you informed and gives you a neutral, balanced perspective. Click the link below. I have to tell you, this is just a hilarious story. Rudy Giuliani, or Giuliani, depending on your preference, he apparently has been banned from Fox News for a while now. There's a Rolling Stone article. Rudy Giuliani whines about Fox News ban to Steve Bannon. Rudy is apparently very hurt over getting booted from a network who's facing a $1.6 billion lawsuit because of the former mayor's remarks. It appears that this is sort of like an informal ban of Rudy from Fox News, because the stuff that he spent months saying on Fox News and other networks since the election of 2020 have gotten Fox News and other media outlets into a lot of trouble. During the taping of the War Room podcast on Friday, Bannon asked Giuliani how the network could put him on double secret probation, particularly over 9/11. There's no reason to include his son, Andrew, Rudy Giuliani said. Let's take a look at the video clip. By the way, this video is crazy because Rudy talks about being banned from Fox News, but as like a secondary layer of insanity, Steve Bannon says that the electors from, I guess, Arizona are going to be decertified. The electors are not going to be decertified. I don't even know what that means. But then Rudy complains about being banned on Fox News. Like, what Bannon says is crazy for its own segment, quite frankly. Let's take a look.
Rudy Giuliani, and look at it now. The mocked and ridicule. Okay, they ain't going to be mocking and ridiculing when the criminal referrals come out, and also, wait for it, decertification. These elections and these electors are going to be decertified. Okay? As sure as the turning of the earth, they're going to be decertified. And I understand up on Capitol Hill, the Democrats don't like that. I'm sorry. That's just a fact. And every day we're grinding and we're not backing off. Rudy, how can Fox News put you on double secret probation, particularly over 9/11, and also include your son, who I think is running for the governorship in New York?
Yes,
how does that work?
I mean, there's no, there'd be no reason to include Andrew. But in any, I mean, gee, they do a pretty good separation between Hunter Biden and Joe Biden. Gosh, you know, it's outrageous. But the fact is that every single thing that I said about Arizona is right here.
So it's really not going super well for Rudy Giuliani. This has become a pretty sad chapter, but Giuliani apparently was scheduled to appear on Fox and Friends on 9/11, like this past 9/11. And Pete Hegseth, who's one of the hosts of Fox and Friends, called Giuliani the night before to inform him he'd been cut. Fox denies this and says Rudy wasn't scheduled to be on the show. Fox did not deny that Giuliani had been banned. So my reading of this is, as far as Fox and Friends knew, Rudy was scheduled to be on the show. Hegseth called Rudy and said, "You're not going to be on anymore." And when Fox News says Rudy wasn't scheduled to be on, all that might mean is Rudy's not allowed on at all, so he couldn't possibly have been scheduled because he's not allowed on the show. But at the show level, Fox and Friends might have been planning or hoping to have Rudy on. Very sad chapter in Rudy's political career, a very long chapter. This entire Trump chapter is getting pretty long. Would make for a pretty interesting documentary, a sort of tragic comedy, the farting at the fraud events, the leaking hair dye while lying about the election. Like every policy or more substantive related failure is alongside some other type of failure, like the farting or the leaking hair dye or whatever the case may be. They do not want Rudy exposing them to more legal liability on Fox News. I think it's that simple as far as why he hasn't been there. And what Rudy Giuliani's next chapter is anyone's guess. But Rudy apparently banned from Fox News. And the sort of bigger picture story that we've been seeing is there is now this growing piece of the right wing that is too crazy for Fox News. And this applies both to guests and to viewers. So Fox has said no Rudy Giuliani for now, reportedly. There's also a large contingent of Trumpists who say Fox is now on the left. No more Fox. It's Newsmax, it's OAN, it's Steve Bannon's War Room, or whatever the case may be. This is a further radicalization of the right, which we talked about earlier, and I won't spend more time on now, but a very important part of what's going on here.